We're probably the most diverse group, and one of the smallest groups, believe it or not, within the Walt Disney Company. And almost every one of those 140 disciplines touched this project in some way. I mean, think about lighting designers and area development designers, project managers, engineers, storytellers, writers, directors. It takes an amazing group of people really working together to continue that storytelling. That is just on the Imagineering side. You know, Phil mentioned just a second ago the partnership between the two teams, the Mary Beth's teams. You know, that's a whole other group of people that join in at the very beginning of the project, really to help continue that storytelling and add to it. So well, thinking back, I couldn't even tell you how many different disciplines that you add all these groups together. It is an incredible number of people.
And you talk about storytelling, and the food obviously enhances the storytelling of New Fantasy.
We get involved from the very beginning to make sure that they're immersed, because you want the experience to really be fitting for how beautiful the room is. So we knew it was a friend. We went watched the movie many, many times, and really thought we would, go right to the level of what would they eat if they were there, and how do you get a real French-inspired menu that is not only interesting and fun, but that people really want to dine in. And we thought about food and beverage as an experience, but it's also an attraction as well. So every piece and part of what we did, from the beverage to the food, was to be as immersive as was the actual beautiful product. Out of those research groups that we've been talking to, it was something that was coming up time and time and again, but we would never just add alcohol to any concept in the Magic Kingdom. In this particular case, it made sense because it was a very French-inspired location. And you can't go somewhere in France without being able to order that glass of wine or that beer. We made sure it made sense because it's French-inspired, so the selections were very carefully thought about. But we also made sure to think about that with our non-alcoholic base as well. And so far, it's been extremely well received. But our guests are more sophisticated than ever before about dining. So their palates have changed, their education around food and beverage has changed,